And are you excited, guys? Because today the PL is back. Manchester United versus Sheffield. And there are a lot of more exciting games, even Arsenal versus Chelsea. Who are you guys going to think is going to win this game today? Come on, guys. Let's get into it really quickly. Take this time to like, subscribe, and share. Here's Bella.
Has the Premier League ever been more challenging?
Dankjewel. Ik ben welkom. Dit is mijn home and I want to achieve success. Okay?
And morning, everyone. Bella didn't come out today. She's like a bit shy. You know, it's an early morning, so I think she's not up yet. So, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, and I know some guys are wondering if it's going to be a game today, but let's just start off and say hi to the VR room. And, I'm always here. Mark MUFC fan. Other Marks is in the building saying, United, United, United. You know, Elite Talk is saying VR rumors. Hey, what's up? Ruben Pina is saying, my day for United will be great if Altai would have played. Today, Springboks will win in England. Today, that's the good news from South Africa. Yeah, I know it's the Rugby World Cup, but football is back, my brother. The PL is back, and that's what we're focused on right now. Kenny Fan TV says, VAR, go given. That's what we're talking about. Luck is in the building. Manchester United. Guys, are you excited? And I know we're wondering if there's going to be a game today, and I didn't say anything just now, but despite the weather, I believe there's definitely going to be a game today. And if there's not going to be a game today, the news will be brought to you in a short newscast by me sooner rather than later, right? So don't worry about that, guys. Yarli Malmin is here. Will there be a game today? Yeah, I just answered that question. Sorry about that. Ruben Pina is back in. Do you mean rugby or football? Football, guy. Today, United will play like world-class club again. Oh, yeah, man. I agree with that statement 100%. You know, and with the United game, there's a lot going on. It's the last game of the day today. It starts at 9 p.m. That's going to be amazing. And there's team news, and all the players that we're excited about are back from injury except Casemiro, who's still in Brazil recovering, which I think is a good thing. We'll offer rotation. We'll get to probably see Sofian Amrabat in the DM position today. That's going to be amazing. How many guys are looking forward to seeing McTominay start? What are your thoughts on that? McTominay starting today? Anyone looking forward for that? I don't mind. I think he might be a good addition. There's a lot of games this week, important games this week. We have to face the Champions League on Tuesday. So I think the team out today should be a rotated team, something like what we saw against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good team to face these guys. No disrespect to Sheffield United, but we are Manchester United. So, we definitely are going to walk away with victory in that game today. And Mark Davies is coming in. Good morning, Mark. Is the game on today? Rashford should be dropped to the bench. We'll play better without in the team. Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. I'm championing this cause right now. Rashford needs to get a few games off the bench so he realizes and understands what it means to start. You know what I mean? He can't just be, I'm the star, and then he doesn't deliver, 9, 10 games in a row. It's insane. And then he scores a goal for England, and everyone is like, oh, start Rashford. I don't agree with that. I think there needs to be some form of meritocracy in our team. It needs to be reestablished, and Ten Hag needs to make some tough decisions. And today, yeah, we definitely need a win because we're 8 points off first place. And it would be so nice if we could win today because, a lot of teams play each other today. Like Liverpool is playing Everton in the Merseyside derby. And it's one of those things where the home fans travel a further distance than the away fans to get to the stadium. Pretty funny, guys. Pretty funny. Who you guys think are going to win that game? I am going to back the Everton lads to come out with a steal of a win. Maybe a 2-1 or a 1-0 clincher, something weird. You know what I mean? Don't want to see the Ben Dippers get any points. You know what I'm talking about. Yali Malmin is back in. Mr. Get Lost in Games should start. Tommy is as good as a sub. Yo, McTominay came on in 8 minutes and scored 2 goals. Maybe we should reward him for once. You know what I mean? I prefer him as a sub as well, but right now we don't have that many consistent performers, so it would be high time to give guys a rain check. You know what I mean? That reality check in the mirror. Yeah, I think that's what the bench would mean to some of these players. Excuse me. And David Nice is coming in. Dude, I'm going tonight. Sheffield is 33 miles away over the Snake Pass. But why is 8 p.m. kickoff as a joke? Yeah, man. Like, I wish it was an earlier game, to be fair. But at the same time, we're under lights, guys. It's just like, a UCL night. And you know how the United team performs at night. We score goals. We haven't won in the UCL this season so far. But in the 2 games we played, we scored 5 goals. We conceded seven. So it's a difficult one to call. But we had a lot of injuries, and how it is. The Manchester United team is a team that always under constant pressure, not just from the fans, but from the media and rivals all around. And every single team that shows up to play Manchester United for some reason shows up to a cup final, if you know what I mean. Ruben Pino. Kenny, do you think United would get January signings done, or will we get like 2 or more signings? Because Jim is not happy with the squad on which we spend a lot of money. Well, I mean, I know you asked Kenny that question, but I'll answer that for Kenny. So Jim Radcliffe is just making noise. To be fair, the only way he could really and truly complain about the squad is if there's a good structure around the team. You know what I mean? Like, are we gonna really blame Ten Hag for the spend when we all knew as fans he puts in place his list of transfers and he organizes them way ahead of the transfer window? Are we not gonna make the board members responsible? Make the negotiation staff responsible, the scouting staff responsible for the late signings and for Ten Hag overspending because they can't do their job efficiently? Come on, guys. Jim Ratcliffe might be taking over the club, but not because he says something and has an idea doesn't mean he's going to do something better. In my opinion, he's just making smoke with mirrors. Nothing's happening. Ivo Bosic, meritocracy, you're a comedian, Mark. It's not how favorites work. Yo, Evo, you gotta chill, bro. At the same time, I understand what you mean, and there's always going to be favoritism in football, man. Like any sport you play, any sport you watch, there's always favorites. Coaches always have a favorite, so it's nothing new to sport. It happens in cricket, basketball, rugby. It happens in every single sport, Evo. We just have to hope that the manager starts rotating players, and players give the manager reason to put them on the field. That's most important. People keep forgetting it's not entitled to these players to start. Right? These players have to give a reason to start, not just in training, but on the field in games. That's the important thing. Mark Davies is back in. I think we will win today. I think we struggle against them. Our away record has been poor so far. Yeah, Mark, like I'm not too sure how the score is going to go. Like I'm not trying to say it's going to be a super high scoring game, but I do expect us to score more than 1 goal today because our team has been performing well. And to be fair, like our attackers have been doing well. Almost all of them have scored in international football or gotten assists. Some have scored and gotten assists. You know what I mean? Even Diego Dallo was getting in on the action. So, guys, like we know some of our players haven't been playing well, but we also know some of those players who played well, they translate their form back into the team. And as we know from last season, after the same second international break, we came back out and we went on a bookie run for a few games, unbeaten. So, guys, let's look forward to it. Let's be cheerful, not stress too much. It's going to be a tough game. It's a away game in Bramall Lane, guys. It's going to be this. The fans are going to be on our team. Getting in there under the lights is probably going to have some rain and some wind there. It's going to be a tough game, but United's got the quality, guys. At the end of the day, these guys have quality. They haven't really shown it consistently, but they have the quality. So we have to believe in them, Brendan Chappell is coming in. The overspend is a result of people in the club not having a network in the football world because they aren't footballing people. That's a fact, Brendan. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly what I was thinking. And for years, this has been happening to United. Why? We like the biggest club on earth, and all of a sudden we're like the worst. We have the worst reputation when it comes to transfers. Every club knows Manchester United cannot negotiate. They know we are mugs. Just raise the price to whatever, they're gonna pay it. And this is what we have to get rid of. So blaming Ten Hag, was he here 5 years ago when we paid 80 million for Maguire? Was he here? No. This guy was not there when we were spending 90 million for Pogba and these guys and bringing in these guys on these expensive, ridiculous salaries for no reason. And while I'm not shying away from players earning the best money that they can make playing football, these guys got to show it on the pitch every day as well, you know? Yes, David Porter, we need accountability in recruitment, right? International form needs to be reproduced in clubs' games. Why not? Why not? I totally agree because at the end of the day, guys, we got to have some positivity. It's not all doom and gloom. You know what I mean? Forget about the takeover for now. Football is back. Let's focus on the football. This is why we support this team. You know, Manchester United is our tradition. Don't let the Glazers take that away from you. Glazers out every single day and green and gold until we're sold. Evo Bosic, calm. I'm just sick of this shot selection criteria. Match day form, not training form. It's easy to look good in training when there's no crowds or pressure. Perform in front of 75K is where it matters. That's what we're talking about, Evo. And David Porter's back in. Mugs have no place at United, and I agree with you. Brendan Chappell, surely there should be no room for a nice cup of tea. Yeah, there should always be room for a nice cup of tea. I agree. You know what I mean? Take a sip of the coffee right now. Yeah. And Ruben Pinar, VR room, guys. Let's get your score predictions for the game. This is just a short stream to talk about Super Saturday, how you guys are feeling this morning, what's going on. You know what I mean? We already got team information. You know, like last night, the second part of the embargoed press conference came out, and Ten Hag was reported as saying that we have Anthony fit and ready. Ericsson has been in full training. He's available. Also, we have Varane coming back, had full training. Kobe Manu had a full training and is raring to go. He was really exciting in a closed door friendly. So, and if anyone has seen the training clip where he makes the fake and he chops the ball, like the guy's got some moves, right? And he's fit. We have Regulon back for selection and available. So guys, we got a strong team, a balanced team for once in like what 7 games. We're gonna have a balanced team back in action. This is gonna be exciting for United. I'm telling you guys, like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna exaggerate and say we're gonna smash up Turf Moor. Not even Turf Moor, Bramall Lane, Sheffield United. I mean, don't know why I keep thinking about Burnley, guys. Burnley's playing um Nottingham Forest, I believe. At the end of the day, I think that United getting back fit players is going to be a boost for the team. I think a lot of the guys have had time to recollect when they didn't go on international duty. So I think it's going to be exciting. So I'm looking for a 2-0, 3-1 victory because Rasmus Højlund is in seriously good form, and I think he's going to score some goals. He has that physicality, so I think he's going to do a number today. I think it's going to be one of the games where he shines, and I'm looking forward to seeing Garnacho. Garnacho keeps the width, even if it's just a start for the first half, and then you bring on Marcus Rashford in the second half. I think it's going to be great for our team. You know what I mean? So let's look forward to the game. I'm just going to give you a list of the games that's going to be happening today besides that. So first up, we have Liverpool versus Everton, then Bournemouth versus Wolves, then we have Brentford versus Burnley. That's the game I was thinking. I don't know why, bro. Like, it's crazy. We have Man City versus Brighton. What's your score prediction for those games? I think Brighton is going to come away with a draw from Man City. I think it's high time the Zerbi team kicks on, you know? I'm not a huge De Zerbi fan because I don't think, with all things considered, Brighton has the pressure of most top 6 clubs. But you have to congratulate Brighton for the performances they have given, the way they go to teams and they play their football. And we can only hope, as Manchester United fan, that that kind of system returns to Manchester United because we were a team that bossed it. And even if we played 4-4-2, or we swapped the formation or we rotated players, we didn't lose. We always had that fight, and it's high time the players start showing that, right? Newcastle is at Crystal Palace. I'm not a big fan of this game, and Crystal Palace have a lot of their players back from injury, so I think it's going to be a close encounter. You know, Newcastle has been doing pretty well lately, but I think they're going to struggle, right? I don't know why, but I just get this feeling Newcastle is going to struggle against Crystal Palace. We have Nottingham Forest versus Luton. Well, we should be expecting a Nottingham Forest win. Anthony Langer is there. He should be having a field day with that defense. But you never know because the Nottingham Forest, the Luton team, has a decent striker who has been grabbing some goals, this season. He's scored like 4 goals already this season. So he's not in bad form at all. And then we have the other game this season at Stamford Bridge where Arsenal take on Chelsea. And to be fair, guys, I don't like Arsenal. I don't like Liverpool. I'm a Manchester United fan. So you know what? This time, Stamford Bridge, Chelsea guys, you go beat Arsenal, right? Arsenal has been in good form, but I don't think they've been in great form. I think the game against Man City was a good defensive display. I didn't think it had that much in the game. It it seemed very complicated and defensively tactical. There wasn't really any really exciting attacking moments, in my opinion. So I think Arsenal is going to come out in this game and open play and try to dominate Chelsea. And I think Chelsea is going to hit them on the counter, right? Chelsea's been in good form. And as well, Raheem Sterling has a really good record against Arsenal in games. So it's going to be a tough one, guys. But, the big game of the day is always going to be Manchester United. Why is the last game of the day? I don't know. But let's look forward to it, guys. And I hope you all have an enjoyable day. Everything stops for tea. Only in cricket, David Porter. Only in cricket, my guy. Ian McDonald is coming in. If you think the wages are high now, when this augmented reality kicks in, some players are going to be getting millions plus a week. Can you imagine how many fans will want to use it? That is crazy. That is going to be exciting. I might even be wanting to use augmented reality. That shit's going to be way amazing. I think City will be up there. Will up their game because they are the champs. Ain't no burner back. If I spell it, I don't know, my guy, but De Bruyne, no, De Bruyne is not back until sometime in January, guys. So Man City is getting back Rodri today, but the one thing I think is that Rodri is going to be super excited for this game, and he might just get another red card. Could Rodri be the Casemiro of the season? I don't know, guys, but it's just my feeling, right? Mark Davies is back in. Why do other channels say that Jim Ratcliffe is going to do this for United when the Glazers haven't agreed to this deal? I still want Qatar. I hope they come back in. Mark, I don't know. That's a really good question. Well, when we examine the facts, the news out is that should Jim Ratcliffe won the bid, he's applying for a 25% stake in the club. He wants full control of the sporting department, and the Glazers are willing to agree to this, right? Qatar has backed out. And to be honest, when the Rain Group announced this entire thing, they announced that the bidders would have a non-disclosure agreement. So, in my honest opinion, how could all of this be true? And then there's a non-disclosure agreement in existence. Makes no sense to me. In my honest opinion, it's just a lot of assumptions and speculations. And at the end of the day, it's Christmas time. It's 100 days before Christmas, and I think everyone's just trying to sell some news. It's cuffing season. No, no. On a serious note, I really don't believe a lot of the news out because of the non-disclosure agreement. So I'm saying, guys, stick to your guns. You never know what could happen, and in a lot of the different transfer sagas, especially the Newcastle one with Saudi, it happened quite similarly. So yeah, let's just focus on football because that's the only sure thing that we have, and that's the thing where we support the most. You know what I mean? Good morning, Jarvis Cocker. Pleasure to see you in here, my guy. Hope you're doing well today. Terrell Gunner TV, morning all. Morning, Terrell. What's going on, my guy? David Porter, I hope Rodri loses his temper. It's possible. It's possible. Terrell Gunner, you realize this is a Manchester United television, right? This is Manchester United fan channel, right? But anyway, I'll let you slide. You need some, you're going to need some bright side today, guy, because it's possibly going to be a tough one at the end of the day for you, I think the Chelsea Scummers are going to beat you. That's just my opinion. And guys, there's not much news. There's just, simple news about some players back. The games today, it's Super Saturday. I hope you guys are excited. It's not meant to be a long stream. We're going to be back with the breakdown right before the game. And tune in for that. We're going to pick a team and talk about it. And let's see what's going on, right? Support Manchester United. It's been your host this morning, Mark, and MUFC fan of Mufc Realist TV. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you all like, subscribe, and share. And look forward to Manchester United. And here, Bella is back again to tell you all goodbye.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up by smashing that like button. Subscribe if you have not done so yet. If you want to take it to the next level, you can always show your appreciation to sponsor our channel by clicking below the video title, where you will see the heart icon with the text saying, thanks. Or you could buy me a cheeky little coffee by scanning this barcode, or visit this link to buy me a virtual coffee. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. Remember, glory, glory, Man United, Glazers out. It is green and gold until we are announced and sold. That was all from me. I wish you a good day and a great match experience, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.